So today we're going to be using Microsoft Excel to help you streamline your VE and speed density table tuning. I'm going to give you an example, and this file is going to be for free on my website at heavydutyroadside.com. You can download at no cost, and if you feel like it, if you want to contribute funds, just purchase something from my online store. So to get started, the way this spreadsheet's going to work is we have 3 pages down here, okay? First is your base table, then we have a percentage table, and then your change table. The way this is set up is it's going to be as easy as it can possibly get, okay? So the tables are calculated 64 by 64, which is going to be more than large enough for pretty much anyone's tuning needs, and it's going to simplify this and make it as fast as possible as well. So how this is going to work is no matter what tuning software you're doing, you basically copy your VE table out of it. In this example, we're going to be using Haltech. So here is a VE fueling table in Haltech, and what we're going to do is just click Control A, which is going to control everything in that table, and then Control C for copy. Okay. You come down here to the spreadsheet, you find the base table, you go Control All and Control V. It's going to say the data you're pasting isn't the same as in your selection. Do you want to paste anyway? Go ahead and press OK. So it's only going to paste in the cells that you're utilizing, okay? So this is like 29 by 29 roughly. So now you have your base VE table out of your vehicle pasted in. Now what you're going to want to do in this case is we have our log and tune set up in Megalog Viewer HD, and it correlates a 1-to-1 ratio with our tune. We have RPM in this column and map and KPA in this column. That's going to vary. We'll talk about that in future videos. But what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to populate the data and your percentage change. Okay? This is a matching 1-to-1 table for our log. We're going to go Control All, same thing as we did in Haltech, and then Control C for copy. Going to come over here to the percentage change table and do Control All, and then Control V to paste it in. It's going to ask you the same thing. Your pasting data isn't the same as your selection, and that's fine. Okay, now all of these numbers right here, we're going to ignore these and zero these out. Okay, these are just numbers that Haltech uses for D-cell when it's pulling fuel, so it doesn't have basically fuel when it's coming down in RPM. So we're just going to ignore these. All you have to do is hit the delete key on your keyboard. Just remove those plot lines. And so what we're going to be focusing on is all of the other points that don't look like these ones. Okay, so you won't typically, in most things, you won't see this, but just depending on what standalone ECM you're running and the data it's outputting, it'll give you various results. Okay, but the way we have it set up here with our custom math, these are exact percentage changes the ECM is wanting you to make, and this math is all based over lambda versus target lambda. But that's also another story for another time. Okay, so the way these tables work, this is going to be, these spreadsheets will work for percentage-based changes. Okay, if you need something else, a little bit more custom, feel free to reach out and I can modify a table for you for your needs. That is fine. So right now, we're going to look at the base table. Okay, so we'll see it wants 5% difference here in this cell. Okay, and it's going to make that change here in the same cell. So we'll go so we'll go 19C, right? So 19C right there. It's 5% different compared to the base table at 19C, which is 39. You're pulling out 5%. So if you were to pull up a calculator, okay, and we were to go, let's find the exact percent change. So it's pulling 5.37%. Okay, so on your calculator, to find that yourself, you go back over to the base table in that same cell. It's 39.2. So we're going to clear this out. We're going to go 39.2 times, let's see, we'll just go 0.94. Let's see, what was the exact change? 94. Let's see, 5, 6, 6, 3. Okay, and then we're going to go equals. So 37. So now at 37.9. Okay, so pretty close. So my math was off a little bit right here, but it's basically the same thing. See, 37.094, 37.094. So it's pretty much on the money. And that's how you do the math for it. But either way, this already does the math for you. So you just basically enter your percentage changes that it's recommending, paste them in here, and then here's your change table. These are all the changes that are made based on the percentage it's wanting to change it for a target table. And that's pretty much it. You would go in and copy all of this right here. All of your cells, and the cells that aren't populated, okay, from your tune is obviously going to be 0. So we're just going to go Control C, and then we would come over here back to our tune. Okay, Control All, Control V, and it made those changes. It's that simple. And the reason why you can use this method is because it's faster. You can get a quick data log, see what it wants, and then paste it in, smooth it out, make your changes, and do it over and over again until you get within 2 or 3% across the whole table, or as close as you want it to be.